Okay, so the problem number one, real estate salesperson thinks that virtual open house is not here to stay. Okay, I don't know how many of you have already received inquiry from co-broke agents, from buyers. Okay, today they don't arrange viewing with you, the physical viewing. They will come and ask you, do you have video or is your unit ready for virtual open house? Okay, let me tell you, my prediction is, even if we go back to work normal, okay, after phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3, I think virtual open house is probably going to be one good way how you can further qualify your customer before they come for a physical viewing. In short, right, my prediction will be next time if somebody, okay, who wants to view a house, they will ask you for a virtual open house where they will see your 360, okay, they will see your video, they will see your presentation for the 10-15 minutes. Then they will tell you, okay, I think I might like this unit. Okay, can you arrange for a physical open house? Okay, I think this will happen. Since this thing is gonna happen, I really suggest, okay, you really have to change. Life is not gonna get back to normal. Okay, trust me, even after phase 1, your AGDDZ is not gonna go out immediately, because I a bit kiasi also. Okay, I go out, see so many people, I also very fearful. Okay, I think I'm still gonna continue my Grab meals. Okay, I'm still gonna order food. I don't think I'm going to restaurant and hold a party very soon, right? So I think virtual, okay, bring things online digitally is something that we need to understand. It is gonna stay. Okay, you see, look at Facebook, Google, they are not allowing their staff to go back to work, okay, to offices until 2021. Okay, and didn't you realize apparently we can work at home. Apparently, when given no choice, we no need to go and drive out to office, and we can really work at home. Okay, how many of you agree? You actually work harder during this period of time. Can you just type 100? Okay, you type 100. I know you work harder than before circuit breaker. Richard was asked, can you Zoom? Yeah. Well, some of you type 1,000. Okay, so I want to remind you, this thing is for sure going to stay. Okay, so it's a matter of who can embrace this thing earlier. Okay, then who will have an unfair advantage to close more deals. Okay, I move on. Second problem, you must understand, even though you embrace that virtual online is going to come, but you must understand, you must also make sure your customer embrace this thing. Okay, one of the biggest problem that we face is actually your customer also don't want to come in virtual open house. Okay, so I also don't know whether you have got this experience, because it happened to me. Okay, virtual is also new to me, right? Okay, so when somebody call, okay, yesterday in fact I got one more experience like that as well. Co-broke agent call, ask me, do you have video? Is your unit ready for virtual open house? I say, sis, no problem, I have video. My seller is also okay for virtual open house. But because you're an agent, do you want to check with your customer which one do your customer prefer? Because I'm prepared for both. Okay, guess what is the answer that comes back to me? Okay, video or virtual open house? Can you just type inside the group chat? What do you think? Virtual open house, you just type VOH, okay, or video. Yeah, you see, the immediate answer from all of you is video. So you see, the problem number 2 is actually a lot of customers also don't want to come in virtual open house. Meaning to say, okay, you have to make a decision. To me, I think you have to make a decision. Do you want to give them 2 options? I'm also trying out, okay? I'm also trying out whether which one is better. Is it sending them video better, or I cannot send you video? You come into my virtual open house, I present to your customer. So I don't know, I'm still trying it, okay? But apparently now, together with Elizabeth, we decided at the moment we leave it to the choice of co-broke agents or buyers. Let them choose, okay? But trust me, sooner or later, I'm going to try. Oh, no, I'm not going to, we cannot send you video, okay? In fact, for 38 voice, When I blast out, okay, to my email database, I got one customer who comes, who requested to see different stack, what are the view, okay. In fact, I try one time, I say, sorry, developer don't allow us to send out the video. The fact is, I don't have the video, only the DDs, the core team have, right? I don't have the video. I really cannot send. So I told them immediately, I got blank, no replies from my customer anymore. The moment I say I got no video, developer don't send out, we stop the communication. When I follow up, ask another question, he don't want to reply already. Okay, but the thing is, I want you to be prepared. The reason why we see so many people posting, okay, there's also a group of people who only wants to see virtual open house. Okay, and yesterday I think Marvin also bring in a vendor whereby you can use your mobile phone and you can see your customer. Okay, your customer can now navigate, okay, with the V360 that you prepare. Okay, so not only you need to embrace digital, second thing, you need to enroll your customer, your co-broke agent, to come into your virtual open house. Okay, so your immediate response when you pick up phone is, when can we arrange for a virtual open house? My seller is ready to do that. I am ready to do that. Okay, so this is the way how you should follow up from now on. The problem number 3 that our industry is facing, okay, is virtual open house. The property listings that you have, you are not ready. Whether is it PowerPoint, okay, with all your floor plans, site plan, okay, all your map, street directory map, your video, okay, a lot of y'all are not ready. Okay, I totally understand why, because during when circuit breaker come, you are already not prepared. You already don't have that video. You don't have this practice before circuit breaker to take video for every unit using your phone. Okay, so you are caught in a situation. Okay, and now that this unit is owner occupied or tenanted, you cannot go there and take your video anymore. Okay, so I think it is good that you encourage, okay, your customer or your tenant to take a video. You must let them know what you want. Okay, go and take a video, send it to you. Those vacant unit, phase 1, you can already go. Ask your owner to go and unlock the door. Unlock the door, you can go up and take a V360, or you can take video using your mobile phone. Okay, so you must be ready. And later I'm going to go into details how ready is ready. Okay, so these are the main 3 problems that I see that property agents are facing. And you guys got to sort this out as soon as possible if you want to close some deals. Moving on. So I want to share with you the framework, okay, of virtual open house. So basically, framework is something whereby it's like the content. What are you going to share? Okay. Sorry, it's about the context. What you're going to share later. Okay. Then the content will just fit in accordingly, right? Okay, so these are the 5P framework for virtual open house. Okay, so the first P will be platform. Okay, second will be promotion, whereby you generate leads. Okay, third is your preparation, your receiving of calls. Okay, your PowerPoint, your videos, did you take them already? Okay, then your presentation, which is the actual viewing, and of course your follow up, your post open house. What do you do? How do you follow up? Okay, I want to talk about this platform. Okay, guys, you know, we have passed the first weekend for our virtual open house. Let me be very honest with you. Even though we do so many Zoom, so many times with so many people, majority of you are still not familiar with Zoom and with your computer. Okay, you just don't know how to mute, unmute, share screen. Okay, use the laser pointer. Okay, see, like PowerPoint right now, I can use this laser pointer, right? Okay, a lot of y'all still don't know how to press the presenter mode. Okay, which is quite worrying for me lah. Okay, I think all of y'all should go and get familiar with your platform. If you're using PowerPoint, you must know PowerPoint. If you are playing a video, you must know where's the play button. If you're using Zoom, you must be able to share screen. okay? And you must try. A lot of try and error testing must be done, okay? That's why tomorrow, all my listers, we are going to do a testing with you, okay? Hopefully weekend, you will be at your 100%, you will look very good, okay? And you see yesterday, Marvin also shared a platform, okay? If your platform is using a mobile phone, you can send the link to your customer, and through mobile phone, your customer can navigate the virtual 360, okay? You can see where they navigate, you can see their face, okay? The panel Zoo is also another platform whereby you can use. You can use Skype, you can use FaceTime, but which one are you familiar? Which one are you more comfortable with? Okay. Now you must make a decision. What platform are you going to use? Okay. Of course, I decided I want to use Zoom. So I go and try Zoom. I go and make sure I know what is webinar. I know what is meeting. Okay. So because webinar have got different function. Okay. Meeting have got different function. Right? So you got to get use of whatever platform that you decided you want to use, okay, to do your virtual open house. Okay. So that's so much on promotion, on platform. I want to move on to promotion. Okay, guys, to me, I must let you know upfront, the 5P framework, the most important to me at the moment is actually on the promotion, right? Okay, there's a lot of people who don't do leads generation now. They already turn off their property guru, which I think you shouldn't. Everybody should continue your normal way of promotion. Okay, your property guru 99.co, H property SRX, you should continue to go and advertise. Okay, on top of that, I think you must learn, okay, the video marketing that we share with you and the digital marketing that we share with you, and do this on your social media. Okay, promotion is the leads generation coming from any media that you are doing your promotion. Okay, trust me, okay, you must aim how many people are able to come for your viewing. Okay, so you all seen all these artwork that we send it to you. If you have got a specific time that you are going to do your virtual open house, you should post on your social media, go and do sponsored ad for this. Okay, and on top of arranging viewing, okay, I want to tell you two things, okay, before I forget. First, you must do ad hoc virtual open house. That means I got inquiry call you from co-bro agent for potential buyer. Then you must tell them, yes, I'm ready for virtual open house. Okay, in fact, I can do it now. If you are free, I can send you the Zoom link. Okay, anyway, I'm at home. Can we do a virtual open house? This is what I call the ad hoc, right? You do upon request. Okay, on top of that, from today onwards, I want every one of you to remember the second way of doing virtual open house. Okay, not only you need to do the ad hoc, you now need to schedule it on your own. Okay, of course, for the next 2 weeks, we are still doing it with the teammates. Okay, after which you every week you must have your virtual open house scheduled out, artwork posted. Okay, so that people will see your social media, will come and click. And trust me, a lot of time people will contact you 5-10 minutes before the virtual open house by dropping you a message. Hey, I saw you have a scheduled open house on Sunday, 1 p.m. How do I log in the link? Can you send me the link, please? Okay, this is apparently working very well when you have a schedule. Schedule always work. Got people come in, no people come in. As long as you schedule it already, you must get ready. Okay, you'll never know whether anyway everybody is online. Okay, they can just last minute. In fact, like today, right? Because I tell you all 11 a.m. I'm going to have a meeting with you all. Okay, it's only until 10:45 then I set up my link. Okay, I set up my Zoom. Then I forward the Zoom link to you all, and all of you all came in immediately. Why? Because I already scheduled. Okay, so this is not ad hoc meeting. This is a scheduled meeting. That's why you will come, right? So remember, when you do your promotion, there's two things. You can do ad hoc, okay, virtual open house. You can also have a scheduled open house, right? Okay, social media for our virtual open house. Okay, for this second weekend, third weekend, we are already doing this SG virtual real estate marketplace fan page. Okay, just in case you have not liked them, you have not seen it, go and take a look. Okay, this is where collectively we put a fan page, we do our sponsored ad. Our listers have been collecting leads, right, from their respective property. We take the $10 and we spend it everything on social media. Okay, so this is where I want you to venture, okay, into in terms of social marketing. First and foremost, okay, you must have an end goal, you must have a target in mind. From today onwards, okay, you need to ask yourself, how many virtual open house do you aim every day? Okay, for those who have heard this before, okay, I want you to go and tell all your agents, all your associates, okay, this question. So how many virtual open house do we aim every day? If you know the answer, can you just type inside the group chat? Yes, okay. So from today onwards, when we ask you, your DD asks you, how many virtual open house do you aim every day? Okay, the answer is 3. Okay, before you go and watch your YouTube, Netflix, do your TikTok, you must have accomplished 3 virtual open house that day. Whether is it through Zoom, FaceTime, whatever, you must have 3 virtual open house that you did presentation. Guys, based on our experience, we did 40 over presentation over the last weekend. Okay, every presentation is only 12 minutes to 15 minutes. One day you do 3, you are only working for 45 minutes. Right? If you want closing, you set this goal in mind. Every day, you will want to go and achieve at least 3 virtual open house. Okay? I want you to remember the number is 3. Okay, so everybody in our team will go and accomplish 3 virtual open house. Okay, I'll be very disappointed if I meet you, I WhatsApp you, I ask you how many virtual open house, okay, and you tell me you don't know, right? Okay, so the answer now is 3. Next, I move on to the next framework, which is preparation. Guys, video, okay? I know you are maybe not good with InShot, you don't know how to collage, okay? You don't want to, you want to be low profile, you don't want to film yourself down, okay? Record yourself down, okay? Whatever it is, get the video for your property at least, okay? I think it is important, even if customers don't see your face, okay, hear your voice over, they can at least see your property video. Would that be okay? Okay, if you're okay to take property video, can you just type okay inside? Next, PowerPoint. Can you get yourself familiar with PowerPoint? Right? Okay, you are supposed to add in things like your pictures, your site plans. Later, I'm going to go through in depth. Okay, but you must get all this done. Some of you okay, don't even have PowerPoint. Your computer don't even support PowerPoint, right? So go and get this downloaded. Okay, there will be preparation that you need to do. Okay, so these are preparation that you need to do. And the other preparation I felt very important is how you receive your calls, how you reply WhatsApp every time when you have got inquiry. Okay, so customer now call you immediately, you must offer your solution. Do you prefer me to send you the video or do you prefer the virtual open house? If you want virtual open house, I got one. I can do ad hoc for you as and when based on your suitable timing, or I have got a schedule coming up this Friday at 8 p.m. Okay, other buyers are joining. Which one do you prefer? Okay, this is your preparation before we go to the next P, which is presentation. If this is not ready, not what you are doing, right? Okay, I felt the preparation work is not done properly. You don't know how to receive your co-broke agent and your direct buyers, okay, and bring them to the next step, which is presentation. Okay, so preparation must be done, the mindset must be correct. Now you change the lingo, how you talk, okay, when you receive call, and how you reply your WhatsApp when they WhatsApp you. Okay, so this is on presentation. Next, how many prospects do you need before a virtual open house? Because the next P will be presentation, right? You need to have people inside, okay? Before you can start your presentation. Okay, so the answer is 2. Who are the 2? Okay, now that every day you have got 3 virtual open house that you are going to conduct, every open house individually, you must at least have 2 different group of people who they can be 2 co-broke agent, 2 different co-broke agent with their direct buyer. Okay, 1 co-broke agent with 1 direct buyer, or 2 direct buyer. You must aim for that. Can you have 5 direct buyers inside? Yes, you can. The more, the merrier. Can you still continue with your virtual viewing with only 1 customer inside? Yes, you can. But I want you to aim for it. Since you are going to do your scheduled open house, your ad hoc open house, why don't you try to squeeze 2 different group of people inside? So that everybody, before you conduct an open house, you have an end goal in mind. Since I'm going to conduct already, why don't I go and go and look at the message, okay? Who actually contacted me? I just show them inside lah. See whether they want to come in, leave it to them. But at least I try to push for 2, okay? Why? Because every time when there will be multiple buyers inside, okay, there will be hype. Rather than you always do 1 virtual open house just for 1 customer. Okay, so I want every one of you to have a different mindset now. Every time you want to do a virtual open house, I want you to push for this magic figure 2. Okay, whether is it co-broke agent, okay, or direct buyer, it doesn't matter, right? If you can invite your DD manager to go and take a look, then invite your friends, parents, go and take a look, brothers, sisters, go and take a look. It doesn't matter. Why? After which, ask them about their experience. How do they feel about you? Okay, is there anything that you miss out or you talk too fast? That's where you get feedback and you improve from there. Okay, and trust me, this is a new ball game for everybody. Everybody is new to online. We still don't know how good is a good presentation. Okay, so there's a lot of trial and error. You need a lot of feedback so that you can learn as soon as possible. Okay, so in short, every day you must have 3 virtual open house. Every open house, you must have at least 2 prospects. These are your end goal, right? Okay, I just continue. Presentation, okay? In fact, to me, presentation, yes, I'm going to spend a bit more time on presentation, but trust me, presentation for salespeople like all of you, I think it's going to be the easiest part out of this 5P framework. Okay, presentation, when you are given no choice, when your customer is inside, co-broke agent is inside, you will just perform. Okay. So before I go into the presentation, last thing, how many buyers do you need to have, okay, before you can close a deal? Can you just type the answer inside? Okay, how many buyers do you need to close a deal? Okay, so if you realize just now, the magic figure I gave you is actually 3, 2, 1, right? 3 virtual open house every day, 2 prospect, okay? 2 leads to come into your virtual open house, okay? And 1 buyer to close a deal with you, okay? If you want to close some deal from today onwards, I want you to remember this magic figure 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, okay? And if you want to close some deal, can you just type 3, 2, 1 inside the chat group, okay? So that you will always remember and bid inside you, okay? 3 virtual open house, 2 prospect will bring me 1 buyer that I want. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And I will get my leaders, my managers, and my DDs to go and ask all of you, okay, what is the framework that we have for you? How many virtual open house every day? Okay, how many prospect and how many buyers? We will continuously ask you until we see you have closing. Is it okay? Last but not least, post open house. Okay, this is the last P that I want to share it with you. Okay, before I go in depth into the presentation. Okay, I think following up, majority of the people, trust me, they probably will not make a decision just because you did a virtual open house. Then you need to do a follow up. Okay, you need to send them certain script. Okay, give them a summary what you have shared with them just now during the Zoom presentation. Okay, so this is post open house that you need to follow up on. Okay, whatever images, video, now that you already show it to them, now it is time. Probably I would suggest, okay lah, since you already seen my video, I send it to you lor. Anyway, you have already seen so that you can have a better understanding. Okay, so this is post open house. Okay, I want to come back to this presentation framework so that we can help the weekend listers, okay, to understand a little bit better about virtual open house, what you need to prepare. Okay, first and foremost, okay, this weekend, whoever who is participating in our virtual open house, okay, take note. Of course, the first thing I want to highlight to you is do not include your contact details in your presentation. Okay, guys, this is not only for this weekend. Even if you are conducting a presentation to your co-broke agent, do not have your contact number inside. Imagine I'm doing a Zoom. I invite a co-broke agent with their direct buyer, and I put my contact number inside. It's like during a physical viewing, you give name card to their buyer. Okay, so I mean, even though it is not difficult, okay, but it is not difficult for the direct buyer to find your contact number if they really want to, but you cannot deliberately, okay, or accidentally put your contact details inside. Okay, I felt this is not very ethical. So my suggestion, if you want to do a PowerPoint presentation, if you want to do a Zoom, no need to have contact details. Anyway, they receive your webinar link. If it is your direct, they already have your contact. You no need to present your contact again, right? Okay, especially take note, co-broke agent inside, don't receive complaint. Don't people from another agency, wow, Zach, your agent, how can they do this? 你没有教他们 man, you never teach them. Don't put contact details inside PowerPoint. Right? Okay, this is a new norm. Remember, don't put contact details into your presentation. Okay? Next. I think presentation, there's also a framework that you need to take note. This is the number 4P on presentation. Okay, there will be a few why that you need to do. Okay, this is how you engage, okay, your customer. First, you need to explain to them why buy this time. This time as in this time, COVID, this market situation, okay, the middle of 2020. Why buy this time? This is the biggest picture that you can ever give to your co-broke agent or your direct buyer. Why this is a good time to even consider. You don't need to buy now, don't know which unit, but you must consider buying this, okay, property at this moment, right? Okay, then you zoom down smaller into, yes, since you decided to buy this time, let me explain to you why you buy this particular location, which is the district, okay, this estate, why this location. Before you go into why buy this particular unit, okay, why this particular project, why this particular phasing, okay, then last but not least, then why buy now? Why buy now is what offer do you have for them? Have you negotiated with your sellers, with your developer, and give them some incentive? What is the best discount now? What is the timeline that you can do it up in a way whereby it suits their family? Why buy now? Okay, what is the offer? Property agent, the one who do virtual presentation, what is the offer for you to them so that they will give you an offer? Okay. First, I want to touch on why buy this time. In fact, we have a lot of slides, but recently ERA sent out a few newspaper articles. I just want to show it to you, okay? So all of y'all received this, okay? The cash deposit in Singapore actually jumped, okay, 44% to record 62 billion in just April itself. So the key point is very simple, okay? As much as USA is in a mess now, okay, the whole world is invaded with COVID-19. Everybody is very troubled by this situation, okay? Everybody is keeping cash with them. People are not spending, but there must be a place whereby they keep their money, okay? And they chose Singapore to keep their money. Okay, this is to tell you, actually, a lot of people, foreigners, they are very comfortable. Okay, they know their money will be in safe haven when they park their money here. Okay, is this a good thing for property? I think yes. Okay, when there's a trust for Singapore, sooner or later, when the situation gets even better, they probably will be the first few people, because money already in Singapore, they can buy a property. Okay, so this is what you can show your customer. This one comes from Business Time a few days ago. New home prices likely to remain unchanged. Okay, this is something that also came out. Yes, as much as we know, construction costs will increase a little bit because of the COVID test, okay, because of the downtime, okay. But looking at it, I think this one will eat a little bit into the developers' profit. But developer, now that what they want is to clear as much as possible, so I don't think prices, okay, will go up, okay, very soon. Next, Guacoland obtained this 730 million loan for their Tan Quee Lan's project. Okay, so they are not in financial difficulty. Okay, especially big developers like Guacoland. Okay, so financing is still not a problem for a developer, so they are not in a rush. As long as they sell within the 5 years, okay, they should be fine. And the en bloc fever started 2018, okay, and GLS, there's a lot of GLS. In fact, developers still have time to sell, okay, and not pay ABSD. Rich Chinese customer are buying luxury property from Singapore to Sydney. Okay, so Chinese customers will be the first, okay, and always a group of people whereby you must pay attention. Okay, remember the revenge buying that we tell you. Okay, not only to restaurant, to luxury stuff, and of course to property, they are already buying because China has slowly opened up. And recently we also have got a new Singapore airline airport to China. Okay, we have already tied down how we can increase more flights starting from June and July. Yeah, so more Chinese buyers are able to fly into Singapore very, very soon. Okay, so this is something that you should take note. Okay, and of course, many of us get to defer our mortgage payment if you apply. So if 10 of you apply, 9 of you actually gets approval. And you think about it, okay, I presented this to my customer. In fact, it will be an advantage, okay, for people who can do this, especially if your rental, okay, is ongoing, if your tenants are still paying you rental, okay. In fact, you get a higher rental yield, but of course your loan tenure will stretch for the next 6 to 9 months, but this one will actually helps you keep more capital appreciation from a rental point of view. Okay, so this one majority actually what Singapore trying to do is that they are trying to throw this float to you to protect, okay, home owners. Okay, they shouldn't be affected, they shouldn't default their monthly installment. House hunter buying homes after virtual viewing. I mean, just now I get Joachim to come and share, okay? And people are accepting it. In fact, before circuit breaker, in China, in other countries, a lot of people are buying properties, okay? I remember there's one article, Chinese customer buying Thailand property, just seeing virtual open house, okay? So I think moving forward, this number, even though it may not be very high like our physical viewing, but trust me, this figure will continuously go up, right? Okay, so I hope everybody embrace this part. Okay, so just in case you don't really understand what the newspaper article trying to tell you, I got 3 answers that how you can reply your customers. Okay, you just need to remember these 3. Okay, the longer your investment horizon, the lower your investment risk. Okay, we shared this during our masterclass, and I think everybody should always take real estate as a long-term investment, right? If you see real estate as a long-term investment, you will have then a better holding power, right? Okay, I think so far I've seen people who can hold good time, bad time, they will still make money in property. Okay, so the longer your investment horizon, the lower your investment risk. Next, demand can be delayed, but demand cannot be destroyed. Just for your info, demand is always there. Okay. In fact, we are experiencing people buying properties more than the beginning of circuit breaker already. Okay. So this demand cannot be destroyed. It will continuously come. Okay. When you are ready, your customers will now start to buy from you. Last but not least, I want to remind you, okay, you have got one more answer to your customer. You must always tell them, okay, nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. Okay. How many of you agree that COVID-19 is an opportunity? Can you just type O inside the chat group? If you think COVID-19 is an opportunity, can you just type O inside? Okay. Let me ask you, is 38 Jervois an opportunity? Yes or no? Can you type inside? So I was very glad that we actually came out with 8 p.m. 38 Jervois presentation, okay, at night when the news first came out about this fire sale. And in fact, our agents closed 38 Jervois, okay. So I think these are opportunities whereby, okay, 38 Jervois is a very unique case. This land was acquired 5 years ago, okay, 5 years ago, whereby we don't have a lot of projects. Okay, this developer go and buy 38 Jervois, and that's why the timeline of 5 years hit around this time. Okay, and you see, the matter of fact is, as long as you can find a good deal, you can find an opportunity for customers to buy, 16 units can be taken up within 1-2 days. Agree? The question is, you guys are always trying to bring customers to the best project that the customer like. No, actually not true. 38 Jervois, to me, is not in the best or most favorable location. But when price is so good, okay, 400,000 discount, that I can now accept that 38 Jervois is at that location. When a 3-bedroom used to sell 2 million, now sell 1.6 plus million, okay, I can accept it is not near MRT. Okay, why? Because 羊毛出在羊身上. Okay, when the price is 1.6 million, now I can accept a lower rental. Okay, I'm buying like the 2-bedroom price. That's why these are opportunities. Okay, did you get your customer prepared for it? Okay, and I believe after our presentation, a lot of you actually reach out. Okay, because I do have got this experience. Then you realize actually how many of your customers actually they are not prepared one. No matter what good deals you give them, they will not buy one. Okay, if you experience this customer, can you just type one? Give them 400 discount, 400,000 discount. They tell you too small they want 4-bedroom they don't like River Valley Got this kind of buyer angry or not? But the thing is, do we want to spend time on all these buyers? At least when you see a 38 Jervois, you propose to them, you know, you go further qualify them, okay? That they are not the investor kind of customers that you want to serve. They are the own stay kind, okay? This one are already very cheap already. They still give you that excuse. Means you don't also spend too much time on them. Okay, they say 400K should be 600K. These are the people that you don't waste too much time, right? Okay, so I just want to repeat this to you. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. Okay, do we have customers now? Now you send out, you post on social media, is fully sold already. Then they come here, why you never contact me earlier? Sure got this kind of people one. Then you go and message those that you previously sent it to them. Now they don't reply you, but inside them probably they got a little bit of regret already. Why? Because they missed an opportunity. Okay, you see, everybody have got. If you want to be a good marketer, okay, property agents now needs to be a good marketer. Okay, people will be affected because majority of the people still follow this thing called FOMO. Okay, the fear of missing out. Okay, and when you go and tell them within 1-2 days, 16 units of fire sale sold. Okay, and this thing has been told to them before. This fire sale was presented to them before, and they didn't take up. Okay, trust me, if you can read them, if you experience them whereby they experience this FOMO, okay, probably the next fire sale they will now take up from you as well. Okay, they don't want to miss a second opportunity. Okay, so I think take note of this opportunity part. There will be a few more opportunities coming up, okay, once in a while. Okay, just now we talk about why buy now. Now I want to tell you about why buy this location. Customer accept that, okay, yes, even though COVID, okay, I think I'm ready, okay, in a very prudent way, financially I've done, okay, why don't you tell me why buy this location? So inside your presentation, inside your PowerPoint, you must share about why buy this location. So there's a key few pointers framework as well that you can take note. Okay, first and foremost, this location, you must talk to them about transformation. What's going to happen in this district? Okay, so for example, you want to sell Avenue South, then of course you must talk about Greater Southern Waterfront, right? That's the transformation. That's from the URA master plan. What are the upcoming projects coming up? Okay, land prices surrounding, okay, resale prices surrounding, okay, what's going to happen in this estate, in this district, okay, in this region, okay, for the next 5 to 10 years. Next, you must also inside your PowerPoint share with them the district town map, okay, location map, how people can commute from places to places, okay, the connectivity. If I were to drive, once you get out of your gut house, turn left, turn right, you can reach what expressway, okay, how many MRT lines are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, you must explain to them, and how this MRT going to lead them to whichever location that they are working, they are studying, right? So map is something that you always need to share, okay, and you must be the master, you must understand Singapore map, okay, where you get all this map as well. Last but not least, you must also share with them about the amenities. You must soak them inside this location, okay? Where is the shopping center? If you are free, where do you bring your kids to? Okay, and also schools. Which are the famous schools that you can enroll your customers, your children, your children into? So famous school do help to sell, right? Or if you are already going to school, okay, from this location, how are you going to your primary school, to your secondary school, to your JC or whatever, okay? And of course, Singaporeans, we cannot go without food, right? Okay, you must share with them what are the food variety in this location. Okay, if you walk 3 minutes, you can go to this coffee shop. Okay, if you want aircon, you can go to 5 minutes this shopping center. You go to this basement, there's this very famous chicken rice, but you got to wait 30 minutes to queue up. They must understand what is the experience thing there, because they might not stay there before. Okay, then last but not least, of course, you must share with them about play. What do this location bring them? How near are you to the garden, to the park connector? Okay, people like me, I've got 3 kids. Every day I got to bring them down to exhaust their energy. So park connector is a must for me. Playground is a must for me. Okay, if you are selling to people of my profile with kids, young kids, park connector where they can do their scooter, their bicycle, go to playground, play with the monkey bar so that they can sleep early at night. Play is something that you need to explain a little bit more. And especially those couple are probably newlywed, okay? They just started a family, okay? If small family, you got to tell them actually like things like where can they go for their massage. For the gentleman, probably you must tell them where's the nearest Challenger, Apple store, whatever that you want, Xiaomi store, that you must tell them, okay? So the play part is also very important. This is what I always want to emphasize, okay? I always want to relate, okay, my experience to my customer, okay? So these are on the amenities. Okay, after this location, we zoom down into your unit already, the unit that you want to sell. Okay, why buy this unit? Okay, so of course, if you want to sell this unit, you must have a very clear understanding about this unit. Don't tell me you never see this unit before, right? And when you go and see all these units, you must learn to remember, ask for unique selling point from your customer. Okay, I give you a few checklists, things like your project site plan, your facilities, unit floor plan, renovation, how much did they spend, what is a special feature that they put, is there any hidden door, any conceal, whatever that you need to ask, you need to know, right? Ask unique selling point. I always ask my customer, is there anything that you want me to tell your potential buyers or not? Okay, or you prefer me to just do my own presentation? Then there will be about 50% of my customer, oh, you must go and tell them this door especially from where and where and where. Or the reason why I do my kitchen cabinet like that is because I can put pepper here, I can put oil here. So there will be certain things that they are very house proud that they want you to mention it to them. For those who have done renovation before, you know it is to the smallest details if you can think of, you will want to put inside your renovation. Then when you sell, you also want to bring all these selling point to your next potential buyer so that they can enjoy it as well. Okay, how you open the cabinet, the door direction, whatever you put it. Okay, of course, inside this checklist, you must have some nice photos. Okay, the weekend open house, I see some of your photos are so dark, so cluttered. I felt, not the best experience. Then every time I see agents over the first weekend of open house, I see people who put in the titering artist impression, whatever you call it, from the ID. I felt that's the best experience that you can let them imagine. To me, I know it's the super old HDB mass market condo, but when you put the titering effect inside, I think most of the DD feedback that, wow, this is the best experience that we can bring it to our customers. Okay, then checklist also includes your video. Your video, do you have a little bit of music, voice over, or do you have just music and you will talk along the way as the video play? So what do you want? You need to prepare. These are the checklists that you need to put inside. Why buy this unit? Okay. Last but not least, now you have almost in 10 minutes time, you roughly go through all this unique selling point. Okay, by the location, why buy this unit. Okay, now is the time whereby you showcase your salesmanship already. Okay, this is about why buy this now. This as in the property, and why buy this now. What is the offer from you to them? Okay, now you must go into the closing mode already. This is your closing opportunity. This is when you showcase the price. You don't at the beginning of the presentation, okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I start my presentation, I want to tell you this property is 1.5 million. Don't start like that. Okay, a bit anti-climax. After you showcase everything, I think one of the first few questions now that I want to ask during a closing opportunity is, do you like this unit? How do you find my presentation? Is there any question? Okay, let yourself have some engagement with the customer. Okay, then listen carefully what they next say to you. Okay, if they apparently sounds like they are interested, okay, that's where you can present them your deal, your offer. You can just tell them, here's the good news. Okay, because we are first time doing virtual open house. Okay, my seller is very happy. For this weekend only, my seller willing to cut this amount of the selling price if you can make a decision. Okay, this is where you present your asking price. Then what I want you to do now, not every time you present your selling price, then they will want to, okay, come, you want my IC, right? I want to give it to you. No, they won't give you this. Most of the time, they will have these objections. Okay, you must learn to handle the objection. The best way to handle objections, okay, of course, is to attend Donnie and Ben's training. Okay, but I want to remind you, listen to what is their objection first. Don't argue, listen. Okay, when you listen, then you will make a judgment over how interested are they. Think about it. If they are not interested in this unit, this is a no for them. Will they even throw you objections? They will straight away tell you, it's okay, I don't like this unit. When customer tell you, I don't like this unit, no matter how good you are in your presentation, okay, how well you can handle their objection, I think it's not going to work, right? So after you handle their objection, you listen already, okay, I want you to read back to them, which is the tie down, ask permission, okay, Mr. Buyer, if I hear you correctly, okay, your objection is actually on the renovation part and also on my asking price. Okay, is there anything else? Ask permission, check back with them, read back to them. Is there anything else that is bothering you, Mr. Buyer? Okay, that's where you tie them down. Tying them down is really, really important in every closing opportunity. Okay, agents who don't tie down customers, end of the day, realize that they have got more objections coming after you provide them solution. You see, up to this point, this closing opportunity, I haven't given them the solution. I haven't tell them what's the good news. I haven't tell them how much lower I can bring down the price. I haven't tell them how they can solve their renovation problem, their timeline problem. I haven't. I only asked them, is there anything else other than this renovation? Okay, and on the price. Okay, the best thing that you want to hear from the conversation would be, no, actually, it's only these two things. If you can help me solve, then I will give you a check. Okay, so this is when, okay, you tie down them already, there's no more other things, then you ask for a closing. Okay, if I can solve this problem, if I can bring the price down, if I can recommend a ID, etc., okay, will you be able to give a check? Okay, if they say yes, then you present your solution to them. Okay, then you tell them, okay, give me some time, let me go and speak to my customer, let me come back to you. Is it okay? You give me about 3 to 4 hours, let me speak to my customer. Okay, in fact, I suggest, okay, since this is a landed property, can I recommend my ID to you, okay, to have a free consultation for 1 hour, how you can rebuild your house, how you can do renovation, okay, how you can save costs. Okay, based on my experience, renovation will only take this amount, blah, 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 blah. That's your solution. Okay, but is it in this framework that you put it up to them? Okay, give them the price already, handle their objection, tie them down before you offer your solution. Okay, so I think this is something whereby a lot of a lot of agents are missing out during their virtual presentation. Okay, don't be shy to ask for IC, don't be shy to ask for an offer. Okay, every offer, okay, please, if you ask for an offer, when people lowball you, you don't show that angry face, cannot. You know, sure got people lowball you. So when they lowball you, can you still smile to them? Okay, I really need you to receive this. Okay, especially my experienced agent. Okay, I know you're lao jiao, but end of the day, some of the deals actually you can close one. But because you think you lao jiao, you overt already, you always want to be superior. I felt no need. End of the day, close deal, bring money back home to a family is more important. Experienced agent, if you are hearing me, can you just type yes? At least I know you are hearing me talking to you. Okay, don't ego with them. Okay, end of the day, trust me, I also have got customers low ball. Actually, they're very nice people. They end of the day still buy from me, but they just want to low ball and see how you service them, how you try for them. End of the day, if I want to go and buy a property, I also want to lowball people. I also want to get the best deal. That's what they want. They just want the best deal. This is a process that you need to go through with them, right? Okay, then you need to receive their lowball offer so that you go through a process. You need to show them somehow or rather that you try them hard for them. Then they will enjoy the process. They know you already tried already. Then they give you the check. Okay, new agent, I don't know whether is this too advanced. I hope it is not. Okay, but this is just based on my own experience. Okay, customer service from today onwards is really, really important. How customer experience you, who you are as a person, what is your character. Think about it, all of us are property agent. Why customers always buy through you is because you have got a unique character, right? Not all ERA agents are the same, agreed? Not all preeminent group agents are the same. Not all Z1 divisions agents are the same. So everybody is different. They buy because the experience you gave them is better than another agent. That's what you always need to remember. Okay, I'm somehow coming to the end of my presentation. If you have got any question, okay, about virtual open house, you can ask inside the chat group. You say, Jenny say, low ball, at least got ball to play. Walao, a lot of people today got no ball to play now. Nobody even wants to low ball you. That's worse. Yeah, okay. I think low ball still can entertain a little bit. Okay? Okay, I just want to share this thing with you all. Okay, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. Okay, I know it is not easy, okay, during this difficult period, okay, for us to go out and do something incredible, okay, but guys, trust me, this is not going to be long, okay. In fact, we are 2 months over it already, okay. I think more good news are coming. We are into phase 1 already. Very quickly, we are into phase 2, Okay, I just want you to do your 100%. Okay, when the opportunity comes, you go and close the deal that you need to close. Okay, when opportunity comes, you go and do the virtual open house that you need to go and do. Okay, remember the 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, right?